And the semiconductor shortage issue is hitting Indian automakers very hard. Last month, auto companies, their sales, especially of Maruti Suzuki, Hyundai, Bajaj Auto, have reported decline, while sales of few companies have grown. Maruti's total domestic sales, including passenger vehicles and light commercial vehicles, stood at over 66,000 units compared to 150,000 units in corresponding month last year. Hyundai Motor India also reported 23.6% decline in sales at 45,791 units in September. Company had sold over 60,000 units in the same month last year. Bajaj Auto also reported a 16% decline in total domestic sales at 192,000 units September last year over last year period. And Indian companies are preparing to encash upcoming festival season. Though demand revival is expected, many companies are grappling with problems, including that of semiconductor shortages. How good or bad is the situation, and how are companies planning to tackle it? To know all that and much more, today we are joined by Ashish Gupta, Brand Director, Volkswagen Passenger Cars in India. Thank you, Mr. Gupta, for joining us. My first question to you, how are you handling chip shortage? It's hit many companies very hard.
It has to be about prioritization right now. Since we are launching a new car, the group has been very helpful and very supportive to us globally, and by allocating the required quantities of semiconductors to us. But definitely, this is one thing which we have to keep in our mind over the horizon as well on how this develops.
And Mr. Gupta, how the economy looks like and the coming festival season, will it be better than last year? What are your expectations there?
Economy, definitely there are challenges in the economy right now. But if you look at the automotive market, I think the pandemic has given a fillip to the automotive market, with consumer behavior changing towards personal mobility, with consumers now actually looking at, living a lifestyle which they always aspired for. You also see with the economy right now that the liquidity is high in the market, the interest rates are at low. So this is definitely giving a fillip to the automotive market. In fact, till August this year, the industry is up almost 70% compared to August last year. I know that's not a very good comparison. Last year was a pandemic year during the time, but even compared to 2019, the industry is up almost 15%, which is a very positive sign and a very positive development going into the market development. So definitely the market outlook is positive. Demand is much higher than supply. Even for our normal product lineup on the Polo and Vento, I have an order bank or a waiting time of close to 2 or 3 months on some of the variants. So definitely demand is much higher than supply. This is of course, fueled also by component shortages, especially as you said on the semiconductor topic. That is a global issue right now, is affecting supplies for all the manufacturers in the market, and we are not isolated from it. But the good thing for us has been that being part of a global group, we have been able to prioritize supplies for our new product lineup, the Taigun.
And my last question to you, Mr. Gupta, is your own journey and strategy of Volkswagen in India, especially in the light of Ford folding up in India and Toyota holding Yaris. What's your overall strategy going forward?
To be honest, we are not targeting, astronomical numbers in the Indian market. Our stated vision is to go to 3% market share by 2025. And we will bring the product portfolio that helps us to achieve that vision for ourselves. The first product, volume product, of course, is the Taigun, which is on the India 2.0 project on the MQB A0ion platform. And soon, early next year, in Q2 of next year, we'll also be launching our global sedan on the same platform, which will again be a segment-leading product. So these two products give us the volume to actually move towards our vision of a 3% market share in India.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta, for joining this morning and getting us all these details and important perspective. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.